of Chukwu won't go. Allah wants to go. Allah wants to go. Let us go. Let us go. We won't go. Allah wants to go. We want to go.
And the state of New York, just like we all know,
This information is directed to the IPOB in the United States of America. Going with all our leaders, Mazii has recently said we must do the needful.
If you have not joined IPOB family yet, or you intend to support the struggle for the restoration of Biafra, now is the time.
To join IPOB family in the New York, please call our state coordinator, Mazii David Ezekwesili, on 832-245-5640, or the New York State Deputy,
Mazii Izu Okoli Mbadike, on 646-645-8237.
Other zone coordinators include Bronx Zone 1 and Mazii Dr. Ekweme on +164-664-43957. Ize Obina
+192-9509-8008.
Staten Island, Mazii John on 347-203-0871.
Pastor Thomas 6462-269487.
Brooklyn Zone,
Saint Abalakwe
AM on +164-623-65246.
Queens/Long Island,
Mazii Elochukwu
164-6956-6219.
Bronx Zone 2, Wada Beatrice on 347-5177-934.
Or Reverend Jeff.
You live anywhere in the U.S. and you want to join or contribute, call our national coordinator, Dr. Okoro, or our national deputy coordinator, Wada Lady Prestige. Or you are a woman in the USA, you can join our women wing. National Court Wada Mommy Okafor on 121-571-57709. Also, if you want to contribute, USA will not fail our leader Nnamdi Kanu or disappoint our motherland Biafra. All hail Biafra, Biafra, we hail you. Signed, David Ezekwesili, New York State Coordinator.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
the radio station. The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is
Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Respect to the Most High. Yeah. Biafra, the rising sun. Now, hear me now. Everywhere in the world, Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Freedom, yeah. Biafrans, we know what we want. Biafrans, we know what we need. All we want is Biafra. All we need is Biafra. Our leader have tell us the truth. Now we know who we are. Osaflan is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. They are killing our people. No more one Nigeria. The amalgamation is over. All we need is Biafra. I'm not saying this because I'm a Biafra, but I'm thinking of the life we lose every time that cause killing innocent people, yeah, raping our women, yeah. Who doesn't know about the 10%? Who doesn't know about the oil well? House of Flan is killing Biafra. Yoruba is looking for 10%. The world are keeping silent. All we want is Biafra. We want to go home. Biafra. Biafra. Land of the rising sun. Bombo clan. It was good and evil and we chose good. Yenegwa is calling Biafra. Anani saying Biafra. Ogoja is saying Biafra. Yenegwa is saying Biafra. Urobo is saying Biafra. Shekiri is saying Biafra. We want to go home. We want a freedom. We want to go home. Tropical mix. Biafra, the rising sun. Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are, all over the world. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by our deputy leader, Mazii Ukafo Mefo. He is from Abatiti. Abatiti is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazii Ukafo Mefo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. I must remind you, I do not expect you to understand the mindset behind these words, but one day you shall. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader. and every other organization that speaks for Igbo, all of them fail, but are used with due respect. With due respect, because all of you, for instance, abandoned Igbo people in Benue. 3 local government in Benue State are Igbo people. 3.5 rather. None of you recognize them. So you have sold us out already. You abandoned the Igbos in Delta. You abandoned the Igbos in Edo. You abandoned the Igbos in Cross River. You abandoned the Igbos in Bayelsa. Somebody said, do you mean Igbo in Bayelsa? Yes. But we talk about Adua, Abua, Ahoda. You abandon all of them. You focus on Southeast. If you abandon us, who speak for a German? If we abandon us, who will speak for the Akwa Ibom man? Ibibio man, Efik man, Anna man. When we tell you certain things, accept that you have failed. But we all have the platform to make amends. As far as this journey is concerned, all of us are suspect. All of us are suspect. But then somewhere along the line we disagree to agree. Each time I come, I say Mazii Nnamdi Kanu remain the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. You should be humble. You should be humble. But of course, just the same way most of you have been deceived, there are people wrestling. Their heart is they go behind and lie to our leader. If I talk now, they will sanction you, but all of you will be disgraced in the end. Except we come here with the mind of deception, you will conquer. But if we are here whiter than white, you people are wrestling the servant of God. You people are evil. We're fighting a battle in a larger scale. Anything you like to do, do it. He's the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television. He said our people must go home. From Edo State to Benue State. From Benue State to Kogi State. But of course, we are not talking about Kogi or other tribe in Kogi State, Yoruba and other tribe. We are talking about Egala. Down to Benue State. The Idoma. Agatu. The Igbos. We are going home with our cripple. We are going home with our blind. We are going home with our deaf, our mad people. Everybody is going home. That is why if I see idiot everywhere in this hollow platform of IPOB, I don't blame you because we will take all of you home. Some of us will enter Biafra land with chain. And others we will tie you rope. I could be the one you are going to tie rope. But the truth is that Biafrans are going home. I am George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. And every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. Both the ones that Yoruba have conquered by association and assimilation, everybody will be going home. I'm just looking forward to that day where my brothers and sisters will come home. I feel what Moses felt on that very day when he saw the children of Israel marching out of Egypt. The crowd was numerous. It was overwhelming. And he blessed the name of the Lord. Onyeibe Chimo Onyeibe Netiti Chinine Onyeibe Idike ne maya na lolu diebube oge mgbe niile ina lolu diebube mgbe niile odogu na ya dike na ya Eze Jesus, Odogu na ya, dike na ya, Odimegbo Juda, Odogu na ya, dike na ya, Chimarioke, Odogu na ya, dike na ya. Odike na ya, Odike na ya, dike na ya, dike na ya, dike na ya, Odike na ya, dike na ya, Ezanyi bụ dike na ya. Anyị na-aja gị mma o n'ihi na ị mara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị obiọma gị o juru anya dadi o inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o enwere m isi ka m ga-ebu enwere m aja ka nsị ka m tụwa no sisi ekpere abalị ka anyị na-ekpele ndị ụwa o ọtụlụ anya ja na anụgo banulolu anyo na banulolu anyo banulolu anyo eze banulolu anyo onwere mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu onwere mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu na banulu okike kere ụwa banulolu anyo. I will not apologize for this Biafran issue. I will not apologize. And of course, once again, you are welcome. On this segment, without wasting much of our time, we'll go to our topic, which is simply titled Wrestling with the Ancient Monster Called Nigeria Require Divine Tactics. Wrestling with the Ancient Monster Called Nigeria Require Divine Tactics. And now, divine simply means that which pertains to God. So to wrestle the ancient monster called Nigeria, you require God rule. You see, I think I'm very happy that our religious body are organizing March with Praise. Honestly. I don't pray for myself. I pray for people. When it comes to my issue, I decree and it comes to pass. I will not apologize. Honestly. We are wrestling with ancient monster, and it is called Nigeria. It requires a tactics, a strategy that God is involved. That is why tonight I entitled it Wrestling with the Ancient Monster Called Nigeria Requires Divine Tactics. In every fight in life, there is always room for spiritual and physical tactics to be deployed. Our leader in his last broadcast tried to expatiate on the meaning of Nigeria. There are evidence of Nigeria from Portuguese to France to English to Arab, Niger, Nigeria, Niger, Negro. These are ancient monsters that must be brought down. And to do that, you need weapons that have something to do with God. It is important for us to consider the area where Nigerians have defied itself. Anytime we'll come here. We are not here to undermine anybody. It is not our intention to disregard anybody. Honestly, we respect all of you. Sentimentally regard, we respect all of you. We see you as men of discipline, men of honor. We see you that way. Believe me, all of you. And that is when you understand the need why this monster must be crippled. But as far as you are talking about Nigeria, when we are done with you, when we are done with you, everybody will reject that name. Of course, it has started already. When it comes to wrestling this monster called Nigeria, my brother, it requires spiritual tactics. Honestly, God has not revealed to me the day Biafra will come. But Biafra will come. Because men and women he has appointed, if we choose to fail him, he will abandon all of us. And then he will pick another. This is God's project. I remain very humble because I am privileged to serve in this capacity. Does not mean I'm better than you. Some of you are still sleeping. You will wake up. And then the journey continue from there. Honestly, I do not think it's going to come in 30 years. I don't bother myself with that. But I say to myself, every day Nigeria will keep us inside Nigeria. Nigeria will bleed shame and disgrace. They have AK-47. Their war chest, I think is reading about 22 billion US dollar. They have connection all over Africa. They have connection all over Europe. They have connection all over America. They have connection all over Arabic states. And they are forming alliance with the Asian nations. But look at we, tiny Biafra. But yet every day, we march. We march as disciplined soldiers, yes we march. We march as confused people, yet we march. We march as people not knowing where they are going. Like the children of Israel in the wilderness. Yes, we march. Those who cannot walk, crawl. Those who cannot crawl are rolling on the ground. And others are running. Some are jogging. But we are making progress. This is one truth you must understand. And with the confidence assurance that Chukwu Kikabiama is with us, Biafra will come. There are two strategies I want you to understand. And understand that Nigerian cannot survive. It is too late. Number one reason tonight is that they have all together shared innocent blood. Mazii Mefo say what is happening to Nigeria today, it's just the work of Elohim. Chastising Nigerian for the innocent blood they have shared. As a child, I grew up. And I begin to understand certain things that is going on. When I read my Bible and I discover in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 19 verse 10. And God said to the children of Israel, when you get to the land I will give to you, make sure you do not share the blood of anyone on that ground. Innocent blood. Because if you share innocent blood on the street of the land that I will give you, that land will vomit you. And then I look at Nigeria. Nigeria is busy killing innocent people. Nigeria is busy killing Biafran. And as such, land of Nigeria will vomit Fulani. Land of Nigeria will vomit Yoruba if they don't move ahead to divide it. Land of Biafra will vomit Sabutoa. Why? Because they have shared innocent blood. British government murdered our people in 1945 in Enugu because of code. British government killed our mothers in the farm because they want extra tax from our mother. In 1945 till 1960, the blood of innocent Biafrans has been used to renew the altar of Nigeria. I remember one of our sisters in 1967. She said, you don't know how horrible these people are. My father was killed before my very eyes. He was divided into two. I could not believe it. They treated him as if he's not a human being. I said they cut my father into two. And I can assure you that as far as there is one Biafran remaining, we will keep on fighting. Even with the last man standing, we will keep on fighting. I have witnessed Nigeria desecrate our blood. I was in Lagos during the time of OPC. They killed Igbo people. Until Omata came innocent boys and girls were slaughtered. I remember June 12th of Abiola, they killed Igbo people to bury Abiola. And that is how I say, oh, leave Yoruba, leave Fulani. If I tell you that thunder will fire you, to look like I'm insulting you. With all these things, you think Nigeria will survive? They went to school in Ajegule. Awusa and Fulani asked all the children in the school to put their hand on the decks. Over 600 children were amputated. They cut off their hand. On the last day, only true Biafrans will be raptured. On the last day, I say, only true Biafrans will be raptured. They cut off their hand. And their blood desecrated the land of Nigeria. Out of greed, they refused to service the armory in Ikeja, Lagos. And there were bomb explosions. Igbo people died like sand. Biafran people died like sand. In Ikotuegbe Yanejigbo Bridge, they died all the way from Ikeja, Lagos, down to Okota. This is the blood of our people. You know, when Omotekun came out, hey, Omotekun, I weep. Because Omotekun will only kill Igbo man. Forget about all those one. Sometimes you say, okay, let's use brain for them. They have brain, oh. They have brain. Whether they like it or not. The grand land of Nigeria has been desecrated with innocent blood. Is it not recently they start killing minorities in the north? The Gware, the Biron, the Nupe. Is it not recently they touch small Yoruba? But the blood of innocent Biafrans continue. Do you know how many people they kill on a daily basis? Our people. Brother, based on that, Nigeria will collapse. The blood of innocent children, I feel them crying. They were starved for 3 years. Some of them live with hunger for 3 years. Yoruba is putting hand in your head to pray for you. If I tell you that you cook do in Kishi, will you understand? You cannot. We will make you understand. With everything Awolowo did. And I don't know what they do. Ojukwu lock up every Igbo leader. My own Ojukwu lock up every Igbo leader. Gave them house arrest not to move beyond 10-kilometer radius around their house. He released the Yoruba man. That is the same thing you people want to push us into. Thunder will fire all of you. Anybody who have that mind, who want to plan that one, we will not die that way. Today there is great division in Biafra land. Yoruba succeeded. They succeeded because they told Niger Delta. You see them? They want to dominate you. That is why they kill your strong man, Adakaboro. They lock up Adakaboro. Obasanjo release him. And Adenkule, the black scorpion, engineered him. You come and sow the same seed. We will run on the offense for God's sake. I was busy following Fulani. But the truth being told, Yoruba have no reason why Nigeria should remain. You want them to lose their 10%? Why would you break Nigeria? Our one Nigeria. No, just consider what they've done to us. As a senator, as a governor, as a man of God, we went to school. We went to school. We went to school. We don't have job. You are a graduate now driving keke na pepe. Is this what you want? They are lying to you that they are giving you palliative in the name of COVID-20. Are you sure this is what you want? And then our life in a country supposedly ours, it has no value. When will you learn When will you learn? Believe me, this war, you people don't know how it's going to be. There will be war. There will be war. Fire will pass Biafra land and they will be cleansing. The horror of it will make Yoruba to run to Benin Republic. And Hausa Fulani will run to Niger country. Don't worry, bring in that ammunition. When we speak, it is for war. We come in peace. But when we speak, it is for war. You know, read that for Bible. And with the number of innocent Biafrans that have been slaughtered, it is still piling up with the innocent blood of Christians, Hausa Christians in the north. Nigerian desecrated the land. This is a weapon. If you are truly a prayer person, when you go to that church, begin to pray and say, oh Lord, my God, like the son of Abel cried out against Cain, let the blood of innocent Biafran begin to cry out against Nigeria. You do that for them. These are strategies you don't know. They have all abandoned their solemn oath to their country. The sin of treachery cannot be forgiven. Those of you in the military today, you are a Fulani Janjaweed, you are Hausa who want to think you are born to rule by following Fulani, betraying your ancestors, Yoruba interested in 10%. Let me address the people who are in the army, in the military. You could be in the artillery, air force, or navy. You took oath to defend Nigeria. That day you pick up the gun and you shot at a Biafran who is exercising his civil rights. That day you have betrayed the oath. And nemesis will catch up with you. That day you prescribe IPOB unjustly without due process. That day you commit the sin of treachery. It is our right to civil disobedience as enshrined in the Zoo Decree, because we don't have constitution. It is our right to civil disobedience as enshrined in the Zoo Decree. Everything we have done here, it's our right. We bear no arm against anybody, but maybe we shall very soon. We do not call for war. We humbly request for referendum. All of you have committed the sin of treachery. To the extent that Buhari died in office, look at how all of you are behaving. To your mind, you are winning. You are keeping Nigeria. Biafrans, this is the time for you to open your mouth and begin to decree every man and woman that have committed the sin of treachery, working against the oath they took. Remember them. Remember them according to your word. From their mouth, declare judgment on each and every one of them. That in the end, they will cover themselves with a garment of shame. That in the end, they will know that there is a God that sits in heaven and he presides over the affair of man. These are strategies that we need to deploy in order to be able to fight this ancient monster called Nigeria. Application of spiritual strategy will make you to accomplish so much. But these people understand it. So what do? They incorporate you into their evil. So you must disassociate from them. There is one thing they do. People who understand how to deploy spiritual strategy. You know, in those days, at home, when we were growing up in the village, we got to a stage in my life when a fowl passed our compound, all the youth there, we will catch that fowl. We call it Tom Bran. As we catch the fowl, we kill the fowl. Somebody's fowl. And so we know the fowl belong to Mama Nkechi. When we finish killing the fowl, we will go and call Nkechi and give Nkechi. We will say, if Nkechi Mama, the curse will kill all of us. God is wonderful. So to us, we are wise. So Mama Nkechi will come and start shouting, anybody that eats my fowl, it will not be better for you. Anybody that eats my fowl, it will not be better for you. And why she's doing that? She's cursing Nkechi because Nkechi follow it. But soon we understand how it functions. So we don't swear. When they steal our fowl, we go to every backyard to look for the feather of our fowl. That is when it comes to another day that say, and now you know what they are doing to you. We are fighting 4 different enemies. These 4 different enemies have spiritually entangled us. That if you are not spiritually conscious, anytime you are praying against Nigeria, somebody is bringing the evil back to us. They know, but you don't know. The sins of Achan made God to turn back on the whole children of Israel. And when they suffer defeat before their enemy, no matter how much Joshua prayed, God never backed them up. And then when they consulted God, God told them that some family have defiled the whole congregation. The family of Achan was singled out. They were all slain, buried at the city gate, cursed, and forever banished from the lineage of the Israelites before God forgive them. Today, you have become an instrument to make us suffer under one Nigeria. This is why we are angry with you. As a military man, when they want to kill Biafra, you are the one they give gun to. They send you down to your fatherland. You will be headed by Hausa, Fulani or Yoruba. You are the one who pulled the trigger. You are the one who showed them the road. And so anytime we are praying, arise, O Lord, and destroy our killer, you will be the one that will die. Arise, O Lord, and destroy our killer and their family. It will get to your family. And as you extend it, it will get to all of us. All of you have defied the land of Biafra. You think Yoruba don't have sense? You think Hausa don't have sense? You think you are the only combatant soldier who can shoot his people? They are using you as a spiritual shield so that our prayer cannot reach them. Watch policemen on the road. They must find you guilty. So spiritually they can be justified by what they did to you. So when a policeman stop you, where's your particulars complete? Inner light complete. Bottom light complete. Police have charged me for inconsequential parking. Inconsequential parking, including inconsequential loading inside Nigeria. God knows what kind of English is that. Police have arrested me. Your name is George Onyeibe. How can you write this one Onyeibe George? The other one George Onyeibe. They arrest me. They must find you guilty. And so spiritually they can push away the consequence. Anytime that Yoruba pastor is asking you to pray for one Nigeria, he is asking you to bless those who killed your mother. He is asking you to bless Fulani headsmen. He is asking you to bless Miati Allah. He is asking you to bless Boko Haram. He is asking you to bless Nigeria. That is why they keep killing us when we say leave the Yoruba church, because you are aiding and abetting them spiritually without your knowledge. How can you pray for the well-being of those who murdered over 6 million of our people? Don't you get what we are telling you? Now you know. This ancient monster, we have the British government. The British government, they work in collaboration with Oye Company and other beneficiary nations across the globe. Anytime you pray against British government for what they are doing here, the prayer will affect many African countries that are corporates. in this theft attitude. From there, it will affect all our brothers that work in this company. Our prayer will get to them, and eventually it will get to all of us. And now you see why you must disassociate yourself from it. He says, separate yourself from them, O ye children of Israel. You must separate yourself from these people. And then you will understand that he's a mighty man in warrior, in battle. But this a spiritual strategy you don't understand. Nigeria is our problem. And by the time you go to your church, your pastor say, begin to pray for Nigeria. How can you pray for God to sustain your problem? Are you okay? Or you have not thought in that way? Now you know. We don't have problem with anybody. Those of you who are contaminated by associating with Yoruba and Hausa Fulani, I beg you, come back home. Nobody hate anybody. After our freedom, go and do what you want to do. We are married to China. We are married to Japan. We are married to South Africa. We are married to Saudi Arabia. We are married to everybody. Boko Haram. We are married to all of them. But are they killing us? Only Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani blood. But you won't understand. You have the Hausa and the Fulani. Can somebody call when lines is open and say, this is what we did to them? Something happened when the children of Israel were in the wilderness. Prophet Balaam and Balak having made the arrangement. He said to Prophet Balaam said to Balak, God has blessed these people, nobody can curse them. And I cannot. And the king said, there is something you can do. There is. He said only one thing. Let us defile them. Send their women into the camp of Israel. Let them defile them. And when Moses came, they were in a solemn feast. And Moses saw that they were strange women all around them. Moses was bitter and angered. And Aaron's son picked up his sword and slay the young man who brought strange woman into the congregation of Israel. The Bible says he was declared righteous. Guy, this battle is not for everybody. Only the pure breed Biafrans will march in the front line and come back from that battle. When our leaders say 100 men, you don't understand what it means. What is our crime in Nigeria now? As a Biafran. How many years did it take them to build Abuja? When they start building Abuja, they have commissioned the reconstruction or the construction of East-West Road. For over 35 years, they are still talking about the completion of East-West Road. Who have bewitched all of you? Mazii be we say US no me no ya. Biafrans move back. Move back from Yoruba. Move back from Hausa. Move back from Fulani. You can pretend and deceive yourself. When they are done with you, you will understand that it's not about you. It is about the next generation. That is why we understand what we are doing. We can only pray for the Creator to open your mind and understand. Let me play something for you, maybe you understand.
We are the only Yorubas in Ladipo as a whole living. Passing mechanic, we have more than 13 different workshops in Ladipo. To Akiwumi extension, to Igbolowu extension, to Malaji Amusa, all those places have been taken over by Igbo people. These only remain for only Yorubas, and the Igbo people, they are now telling us they are going to use millions to remove us. They are going to remain here forever. Please, the people of Lagos State, Tinubu, Baba Agbalagba, the Jagaban of universe. Mechanic village. Let mechanic village or Dualatura remain as a mechanic workshop. It's under power line. It's given to us by the former governor of Lagos State, Alhaji Lateef Kayode Jakonde. Kudos to the man. Kudos to the man. Kudos to the man. That's my contribution to the press. I am appealing to Yoruba leaders. Yoruba leaders, are you sleepy? No. Are we sleepy? No. In a grand where we suffer for, our grandfather suffer for, our father labor for, somebody will come from outsiders because of money. You want to sell our name. It's not done everywhere. Remember tomorrow. Please, Mr. Jagaba, I with honor, with respect, I want you to use your name, your power, your logistics. Please save us from this mess. If somebody will come from outsiders and tell us that they will use money to send Yorubas. Yoruba, we have much there coming. Where do you want them to stay and work? We are not hooligans. We are not an armed robber. We are not a tout. Many of us have suffered more than 10 years to gain this our practice. And when we get this our professional, where do you want us to practice it? And then I want you to remember, when the time of campaign, many of us, we left our wives, we left our children, we stopped in this workshop where there's plenty of mosquito. And that time, don't forget, you have done a mistake with our leaders, that since then, you will not suffer us. This is stubbornness. This is stubbornness. I am appealing to our Jagaba too. Obasanjo, I know if you are aware of this, you will rise up for a fight. I know if you are aware of this, you will fight for us. That's only you can fight for. Mushi leaders, hey, remember the ground you are mashing. Remember the ground you are hitting. If people that are leadership today, remember somebody are there before. And you are there today, tomorrow another person will be there. Whatever you do today will be a history tomorrow. Our elders, we have a widow here. People that have no wife. People that have no children. They are feeding themselves to pure water. We acquire anybody. We accommodate everybody. It is a sin to accommodate Igbos. Igbo will come here and tell us that they will go and meet our leader. They will give them money and they will pursue us. Please, enough is enough. Let us, if we are working, let us.
Yes, they are crying. Igbos want to pay money and collect our land, and we are crying. Fulani want to kill us and collect our money without paying money. So who is deceiving who? Our one Nigeria, our in-laws and our sweeties. My people, let us wake up. Your property will not be safe in Yoruba land. Your property will not be safe in Hausa Fulani land until Biafra come. And if you people do not rise up in a time like this to find divinely deploying strategy, divine strategy, believe me, you don't know what is coming. This is not the time to behave like we are politically correct. We are politically right. So they say we are good people. How much did they pay you as a good person? We all know if the Igbos leave Lagos in 1 month, it will become a ghost city. If Igbos leave Abuja in 1 month, it will become a good city. But you have been complicated by the religious leader. You have been complicated by the ritual they have been putting up against you. You just can't see it. You think it's about hating people? It's, oh, they've been doing this. This is just recent. This is just recently. Does it mean you people don't have shame? Does it mean you people cannot reason? Does it mean you people just deliberately out of wickedness choose to humiliate us by going back? Does it mean you people cannot read the handwriting on the wall? Mene, mene, teke, or fasten? Does it mean we cannot come together and save the next generation? They have started calling on the Jagaban. First Jagaban, Tinubu. They are calling on the Jagaban. Second Jagaban, Obasanjo. They didn't say you are taking their land like Fulani herdsmen. They say you are buying it. And that is the crime. You could buy a house in America. You could buy a house in London. There are many markets in our land they control. They don't even buy, they claim it. Every Hausa market, almost 70% of Hausa market in Biafra land, they use the military to take it. Nobody is shouting. Nobody is crying. But that is Yoruba. That is Yoruba. Our leader have told you. They will come for trade fair. Our leader have told you. They will come from Ladipo. Our leader have told you. They will come to Ali Balogu. Our leader have told you. They will come to Tinubu. Everywhere they will come for you. In Kano, in Kaduna, they will come for you. Nigeria is not our home. Nigeria is ancient demon. And that demon, we must deploy every spiritual strategy to bring her down. Everybody, let Biafra go. I would have played Hausa music for you. How Hausa love you. They dedicated music to you. They gave us quick notice. But ask yourself a question. On what ground, exactly what ground are they using to tell you that we are Biafrans? We want to remain Biafra. We are Biafrans. We are Nigerian. We want to remain Nigeria, and we are Nigerian. Our Nigeria is unnegotiable. Our Nigeria is very communicating. Our Nigeria is very sweet. We must remain one Nigeria. On what ground now? This is Yoruba just few days ago. The moment you associate with these people, they defile you. And when they defile you, anything we do will come to you. Biafrans, wake up. Biafrans, understand the reason why we tell you to do what we want to do, what we are doing. Disassociate yourself. These people don't love you. They can never love you. Anytime you hear them talk about this integration of Nigeria, they lie. They don't want Nigeria to divide. We are their food. Their trap have caught us. That is how they see it. And Nigeria must remain. The Hausa Fulani will tell you, as far as we can foresee, as far as we know, we will make sure we rule them ruthlessly. We will never let them to be in control of their life. We will deal with them, we will oppress them. They said every manner of evil against us. Our leaders cannot protest against this. We are angry because of what is being done to us. Every one of you. Not because we had any intention to disrespect you. When we start coming for all of you, you will know how serious we are. But at this moment, we ask Biafrans, do not complicate yourself by associating with them. Separate yourself from them. Talk to your pastor. Let them speak up. Let us go for referendum. Some of you, honestly, we will grant your request so that you can go with Yoruba and Hausa. And then you can visit Biafra land as when you feel like. Biafrans, the war has begun already. They are complicating our lives spiritually as well as physical. Don't let anybody deceive you. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. Because these people understand how they fight this battle. But you are the one who don't understand. And we are appealing to your conscience. This is the time to separate yourself from among Nigeria. They are coming from us with another strategy. It's not my intention to point out that to you. But as they surface, we will come for them. How many evil are we going to record? How many more people will have to die? How many Biafrans will have to die? How many of our people do they need to kill before we can see the spiritual implication? Do not let them to compromise our blood lineage. They want to bastardize our blood lineage. Do not give them that privilege. Nigerian mean us only one thing, death. The only thing Nigerian have for us is death. They want us dead. And what do? We must refuse to die. If they are so much interested in killing us, my brother, this is the time we must stand up. This is the time we must rise. Everybody from where you are and begin to disassociate from Nigeria. Have nothing to do with Nigeria because this rain will fall. This rain will fall. It will complicate our life. It will endanger the next generation. Even though you want war, they will bring it to you. Even though you don't want war, they will bring it to you. No matter what you think, no matter how civilized you want to pretend you are, these people, they think they have conquered us. And believe me, they will stop at nothing until they are done with us. And while we are here trying to organize our people, while we are here appealing on the conscience of our people to look at the enemy is already in our land, some people are still speaking grammar. Some people, Mazii Nnamdi Kanu is your problem. You are busy analyzing Mazii Nnamdi Kanu. You have forgotten that Mazii Nnamdi Kanu is doing his own. You have to do your own. Your job, your problem is our leader, Mazii Nnamdi Kanu. My brother, is not your problem. Open your eye, and maybe you'll understand the need, why you need to reposition yourself. Biafra is all we want, and Biafra is all we will get. I'll be back in a minute.
It's Mubaz on the beat.
Talk about drugs. Crazy. Talk about drugs. Crazy. Talk about drugs.
Yes, at this moment our lines are open. Biafrans must disassociate from Nigeria. It's as simple as that. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. They come to you telling you, oh, it's our Nigeria. My brother, they are killing us gradually. They are killing us gradually. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. We have to go home. We need to go home. Everybody must be ready to go home. This is the only thing that will ensure our survival. They have sent a message across. Their Jagaban will answer them. He will be there. Let us not let anybody deceive us. Nigeria is gone, but we cannot sync with Nigeria. Call on WhatsApp, are you there? Call on WhatsApp. Yes, good evening from here. Call on WhatsApp, go ahead, please. I do not know why you are not talking, but call back if you can. Our people must understand there is need for us to deploy spiritual strategy in a war like this. Make no mistake about it. If we fail to do what we are supposed to do, the next generation will cry bitterly. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Hello, Mazii.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Mazii, this is Onyeibe calling from Togo, Lome, Togo. Mazii, it's my pleasure to call tonight. This is first I want to call, but I've not been to listen to your program about and our rule. Just want to share the little light. Before all, we are 7 children. All our 7 children, my father gave birth to all bear Igbo names. My other sister started going to university to English name. So they have the idea to cut the long story short. So, but when I begin to know kinds of names, I know if you call it, I bear my real name, Chinedu Chia. I thank.
Of course, your line is very bad, and try and call back. Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, Mazii, good evening.
Good evening from
My
here.
name is Simon. Good evening. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity this evening to talk to our people. My name is Simon, and we're calling from Almeria, Spain. Bless every one of you, protect and guide you. And those of you in front line will protect you and guide you. You are going out and coming in. And may He protect our able leader Mazii and the Kano, the savior of our time. A man that stood for us. A tested pillar. A man that did not betray us because of the worldly things, like others have done. We can protect and guide him, lead him, give him more wisdom, more than he gave to Solomon. May every step he take be in our advantage to take us home. And protect our deputy. Protect every IPOB leadership anywhere you are working. Anywhere you are supporting. Anywhere you are gossiping. Chukwu Okike Abiama will pay you back. Chukwu Mankonye Neme. He said, Mazii Onyeibe, thank you for your wonderful topic this evening. He said, we all are going home. every one of us will go home. Some people will go home with chair. They will carry some people. Some people will back some people. We'll take everybody home, both the dead and the living. That is what we are called to do. But I want to let you guys know to pay attention. It is not just because what we are doing. I could remember those days in 2015 after the arrest of our leader. When they were telling us what we are doing, it's like we are waking dead people. That is more than us, that we can do it. It is unheard of. We should say, Biafra must be restored. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama for giving us a leader like Mazii Nandikano. He go back to the history because everything started Mbebo. He mentioned Andalusia. Yesterday, I was shocked because those days when we are young in Moscow, in school, when they're telling us about this revolution and why people remain and why some revolution carried on after the communism, they say they don't want to change. Andalusia was occupied part of Spain here for more than 450 years. That is where I'm staying. Those things he said, we saw it. The history is there. But our people should pay attention. But thank God, because if something like IPOB didn't come out, I don't know where we'll be today. And I want to use this opportunity to call our people and our elders, those that call themselves elders. Please, Biafra restoration issue is very, very sensitive to us. If you are not talking about anything Biafra restoration, talking about one Nigeria, it doesn't matter who you are. I have made to every one of you to know. Yes, we want to go home. What are we benefiting in Nigeria? Southeast elder statement. They went to meeting. They went and they go and package a dead man to them. Buhari. Iwana, do you say you see Buhari? You have been to politics since 50 years. What did Imo say to benefit? What did the Ikedu benefit? We can't be used. This generation can't be used like you people anymore. You are elder statesman. You are PDP before. You are going to beg for 10 billion naira. What is 10 billion naira? We are not talking about Igbo presidency. Samdadi, Samdadi, all Simon Deku. Why you want Samdadi? You know, Deku. All Simon Deku. Ngozi, Wabrogadi. See, I actually want Nigeria. We want to go home.
Use juju. They use to make sure nobody talks again in.
We want to be free once and for all and live like a human. You see, Mazii, before I drop, you see this call this guy made called Jagaban. Something have happened to most of us in 2000 before Fashola entered. I know how much our people pay to negotiate for this Ladipo. They didn't say we occupy. They didn't say we take. They didn't say we rob. We buy. They said to us, our people in Ladipo, our people in Lagos, this is time to look back home. Because when it happened, when some of you saw what happened to me and some other brothers, you know, I told you, remember what Ojukwu said in 1993 when he came to Alaba trade fair. I was able to meet that man. All what he has said is what is going on today. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. From you.
Call out on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Call out the line. Good evening from here. Go ahead.
Yeah. My name is Onyeibe. I'm calling from Igagu Ojide, Biafra land in Anambra State. So, Mazii Onyeibe, I thank you very much for good lecture, your lectioners this evening. And I thank our leader, Mazii Kanu Ahamadike. Ana mekenekwa onye nke ibuo ya, onye nke na-enyere aka bụ Maazị Uchemefo. Ana m ekene unu maka ihe niile nke unu na-eme. Ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu gbasara afa anyị na-aza. So ana m asị afa mbụ Ifeanyị Chukwu. And Ifeanyị Chukwu anụwa na-esokwa ndụ m. Na-eso m etu a ndị be anyị si wee na-akpọ m ya, nna m na nne m si wee ba m ya. So ihe m na-ekwuchite anụwa bụ ndị niile bụ ndị Biafra, bụ ndị Igbo, ebe ọbụla Biafra sọtụrụ, onye ọbụla a na-akpọ afọ Igbo ya jisi ike na-akọwatakwala ndị ọzọ. Ọ bụrụ na afọ oyibo ka ya na-akpọ ya tọọ n'ọda ka afọ oyibo ahụ ndị ọcha ya ji bịa ghọrịa anyị n'obodo a. So ana m ekele gị ọfụma maka ọrụ anụ wee na-alụ, wee na-asị ka Chineke nna Chukwu okike abịa ma nke kele n'igwe kee ụwa, nke kele ana Biafra gbaa gị ume, nye gị ogologo ndụ na ahụ isi ike, chekwebe gị n'ezinụlọ gị, chekwebe all the our principal officers ebe ọ bụ na panọ n'aha ya Yeshua.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, Mazii Onyeibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening, my dear. Hello, Timene.
Amen, Mofuma. Thank you.
Welcome from Delta. Aha m bụ Nnedimma Onyejuto. I'm calling from Aba. Anụrụ m nkụzi gị, Chineke ga-agba gị ume. Hello.
Yes, go ahead. The word is listening.
Nna anụ nkụzi gị, Chineke ga-agba gị ume. Chukwu ga-enye gị ndụ n'elu ndụ. Onye ọbụla rụrụ gị aka, ọkụ eluigwe ga-agbagbu ya. Onye ọbụla chere gị echiche ọjọọ, tọnda si n'eluigwe gbatuo gbagbuo ya. Na-ekelekwe nna anyị ukwu Prince Nnamdi Kanu na deputy ya. Chineke ga-abụ n'ume. Ihe a anyị enwe na Biafra redio. Brize na ha ekusa. Ọ na ha amụghị ọkụ na Sorok, amụghị ọkụ ebe niile. Ọkụ na-achagbu ha na. Nke na-enyere esi na. Ọkụ achagbuola ha. Ha nọkịta ha gbawa onwe ha egbo. Taa ka ha ga-agbawa onwe ha egbo gbagbuo ha. Ha Sorok dị empty. Hapụ ndị asị na ndị magomago. Ha tụọ asị. Ma ndị so ha ede ma ndị so ha nsị na ahụ. Mmụọ niile, ụmụazị niile ha gburu, ọbara ha ga-ekwe ha zu ike. Otu a ka anyị na-ekpe n'ekpere every day, every minute. Ọkụ eluigwe na-atara ha ọsọ, onye gbakọta ya gbawuru ibe ya. Chineke enyego anyị Biafra redio. Ọkwana ya mere ọkụ ji ata ha mana Biafra bịa ọsọ nke gbakọta ya daa n'olulu ekpesikwa ya aja. Ha ga nna siti ahụ ga-anọrọ. Onye ọbụla bara siti ahụ ma ọ bụrụ na ikwu, a ga-anwere ya. Chineke nna anyị na-arịọ ya nchekwa, mkpuchi, ịdị mma, izu oke ya. Otu anyị niile dị pure, whiter than snow. Onye na-akpọ ya, ọ na-eleghị anya, ọ na-aza anyị ekpere ụtụtụ ihe abalị. Ọ kachasị ụnụ nwa na-apụtara ọ dịghị izi. Onye nwe ya gbaa unu ume, nye unu ndụ n'elu ndụ, gọzie unu, gọzie ụmụ unu, nye unu generation to generation n'aha Jesus.
Isi, thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Maazị George Onyeibe.
Zu Anwala Pe.
Maazị George Onyeibe.
Good evening.
Nwa Chineke, onye ọ ga-adịrị mma na-eke, dịrị gị n'orie, dịrị gị na nkwọ, dịrị gị na mfọ. Nwa Chineke ekelele m gị. Ekelele m gị, kelekwa gị maka ọrụ ị na-arụ ọrụ ebube. Ekelele m gị, ekelele m onye ndu, ekelele m Maazị Uchemefo nwoke ike. And my main reason of calling this evening is just to congratulate onye ndu. My dear brother, the lecture yesterday was, I was lifted from this world onto another world. This man is endowed. Onyendu is endowed. And God knows why he has endowed Onyendu Anya like this. Because we Biafrans, what do you know? What do you know? Now God have given us a man who knows more than every one of us put together. The lecture was serious. It was serious, and I congratulate him for that lecture. This man, this Yoruba man now crying, that we have taken all their land. Has this idiot forgotten that they've been milking oil from the southeast for how long now? Even their brothers, all of them, they have oil wells in Biafra land. Have we shouted? Any Igbo man building outside, any Biafran in short, building outside Biafra land now, they need to have their heads, tested. Because I was in Port Harcourt in 1977, and I saw the history of abandoned property, the legacy of abandoned property. How Igbo properties was just massacred, claimed, and without any remorse. So why are we still building outside? Let us come back home and develop Biafra land. Let us come back home. Let us repatriate our resources and develop Biafra. My dear brother, well done for the job you're doing. According to your miscreant, as all protocol observed. I observe all protocols, and I greet every principal officer, all of you that are working hard to make sure we go home. And for sure, we are all going home. In the name of Chukwuka Abiyama. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Biafrans, disassociate yourself from Nigeria. Because what we will do, we get to you. Disassociate yourself from Nigeria. Because Nigeria is Asian monster that must be brought down divinely. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp?
Yes, I'm here.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening. My name is Stanley. I'm calling from Sweden. I have just a few things to say. I'm actually going to talk to our brothers who are working tenaciously for our freedom. We should not look at these saboteurs so much to the extent that we lose faith. I will say that God has already shown that He's by our side by bringing our leader Mazii and He has exposed the darkness and the evil entity called the zoo. So our freedom is at hand and is coming fast approaching. So, but at times when one is about to succeed, that's when the enemies or the riffraffs comes around to see if they can undermine the whole effort. So I see these days that a lot of people are speaking, and even those that we didn't expect that they will speak up or speak out, so to say. And if you look at the contraction called Nigeria Zoo, a lot of bad things has been happening, and a lot of things has been happening to our people, but very, very disheartening that most of people who are our people do not seem to talk about the zoo or against the injustice that is happening to the people of Biafra. Rather, they seem to talk as if they are not seeing it or as if they are benefiting from it. So I want to tell our people, those who are really doing what should be done, let us not consider these people at this time. Because if we look at them so much, then we might lose faith, and we might forget that actually what we are doing is the work of God. So let us continue doing what we are doing, and like they say, the end will justify the means. And though we will serve ourselves and serve even some of those talking nonsense today, but let us take it like a duty, like the work we have been given to do. So having said that, I want to also say that for me, as much as we want our freedom, like today, I I really want us to also go more in the area of security of our land, because I see that a lot are happening these days. I will suggest that we comb our bushes as fast as possible to remove these bandits or whatever they call them out of our place. And I will also say that we should try as much as possible to cut down our business, or to cut out entirely our businesses with the enemy. In the sense that they come out to our place and they claim to do one business or the other. For example, the herders bring their cows and they pretend that. Actually, if we can be reasonable enough, I think we should. It's high time we boycott the cows eating cow meat. So I don't know. It's very, very. I don't know how to put it, but I know today we, the IPOB, we are the ones everyone is looking up to, and I want to suggest that it's high time we give more interest in this area, to see that our people stop buying. I mean, to boycott the cow meat totally, so that when they now come to our place, they will see that there is no business to do. And then nobody will tell them to go back until we restore our land. So I am suggesting that you, as a Biafran, should stop buying this meat. Stop it. Even if I will also suggest that we shouldn't patronize our enemy. That is not it's not done anywhere. You don't patronize your enemy. So even the Dangote cement, all these things we should think twice right now, so that we actually do the needful. Our people shouldn't buy meat, buy cows from them. If possible, we should stop the sellers even from bringing these cows and killing our land. We have goats, we have fowl. If those ones cannot serve us, it's actually better that we stay without meat if those ones cannot serve us, instead of actually patronizing the one who is there to see that we die. Because the cows we buy actually are the same cows that destroy our farmlands. They are the same cows that they kill us in the farm and do a lot of things against us for. So we should. If we look at the politicians, I don't know, we and the politicians, I don't know who should help each other, because actually I can say that we are the one to help them now, because they are really, really handicapped. They are in a mess. They have sold themselves. So, and I know IPOB is not actually looking at them, but I'm talking about people who still think, oh yeah, we are the politicians, we have a governor, we have these people are not there for you. They are there for your pockets. For their pockets. So it's high time we start to do something to see that we boycott everything and put more effort to our struggle. We are almost at the end, because God has always showed us a lot of love and giving us a lot of direction on how to do and what to do. So, and we have been doing it, and by the grace of God, soon we will step into the promised land. So I want to say to everybody, keep on keeping on, like our deputy used to say, always say, keep on keeping on. Continue doing the needful. Your 200 or 300, I don't know how much they pay in countries actually, but what I want to say is your dues is still very important, even at a time like this. And don't look at how small it might appear, but believe you me, that small contribution you're making is the same thing that is leading us, moving us forward. So you are very, very important in what we are doing. Keep doing the needful, and God will bless you, and God will bless Biafra. All hail Biafra. Thank you, Mazii, Onyeibe.
Thank you very much. Almost hail Biafra in the end. Our people must understand, we must separate ourselves from these people. Directly or indirectly, let the journey begin. Caller on the line. Caller on the line.
Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is David. I'm calling from Ugwetu in Biafra land in Abia State.
Go ahead.
So I heard the topic you are discussing tonight. I'm speaking with Mark Onyeibe. Hello?
Yes, you are speaking with George Onyeibe. You are on air and the whole world is listening. Go ahead, please.
So I like the topic you are discussing tonight. You know, this time around is not time for us Biafrans to be sleeping because some of us, our brothers, even in our place, when we are telling about what is about to happen, they will be taking it for granted. So these people, they are really on our neck. So the only way out for us to march as one family, one unit. And I pray for our leader, Mazii, that we have come to this period of time to save some of us, because without him now, I don't know what we would have done. And weta ha na-achọ n'ọwụ ya ndị a ga-ala ndị mmadụ n'iyi ụlọ na ihe m na-ekwu ụfọdụ ha ka na-adọji ha na-asị na anya na-eme agbasaghị ha. So dịka tọpik a na-ekwu ihe a isi oge otu ga n'abalị a ga-akwụsị ịzụ ndị ahịa ihe ọbụla gbasara anyị na ha a ga-akọtụ ha ọf ọyawo ihe one of the thing a ga-eji anyị nwee mmeri ebe ha nọ, because ha ndị iro ha gbara anyị obodo gburugburu n'ime ọhịa anyị. Ọ na-eme ịga n'ime ọhịa na ụjọ na-atụcha ndị mmadụ ego ubi ofu onye na-agazi ubi, because ndị iro anyị blọk azachali na-eche anyị ka ha nwere ike laa anyị n'igbe Chineke anyị na-eche tupu okike abịa ma ga-ekwu ka ha merie anyị. Maazị Onyeibe, asị m ka Chineke gọzie gị, ị na-agbalị. God bless you, or even our deputy director.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yeah. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Arifan. I'm calling from Aba. Yes?
Are you going to talk?
Yeah. I'm calling from Aba. That's all. So, I'm talking in respect of finance. Finance, I like it, but make it too much. What ago? I need to come on because now I need to go and there about and I got very serious. If I go make a happy that I didn't need to. I am going and be seeing the idol as politicians. I want another for us. None of their pocket. Any the type of monetize your maker. And I did very, very happy now. When you say and the Carlo. Says you are a bumble, the shock I decree from the zoo. So I'm making an epilepsy to make about you. Yeah?
Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. Yes, a caller on the line on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening, George Onyeibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Gaius Chigoze. I'm calling from Aba. George Onyeibe, I thank you so much for that treating that topic about the name. This name called Niger Delta. This name called Niger Delta is the problem. Most problems I see. Depending on our road, if you come to Aba here, all our road is like that Delta they call. That dustbin place. It's how we're jumping every day inside Aba. Inside gutter, we're jumping everywhere every day inside Aba. There's no any road, better road. As they call us Delta, Niger Delta. Abia State also is in Niger Delta, as they say. But others are calling themselves Niger Delta. I'm not a Niger Delta. I'm a Biafra. And I will still remain Biafra. May God bless him and the Kano.
Thank you very much.
George Onyeibe.
We must continue.
Bye-bye.
Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Mazii George Onyeibe. I good to you, my brother. How are you?
God is faithful, man.
Yeah. I want to tell that man calling on Tinubu and Obasanjo that he should go closer to them now, and you see that Tinubu and Obasanjo are suffering from their iniquity. The blood of innocent Biafrans are already on their neck. They can't do anything now. They can't do anything. So that man will cry and cry and cry till he sees until they apologize to Biafrans. Tinubu and Obasanjo already knew that we are gone, that Biafra is out of their so-called Nigeria. That is the way it is. Do you know that when Tinubu was a governor, he dealt with Igbo traders then. He enveloped them. I think Chris Ngige has to go there and mediate between him and traders there. At the same time, the governor of Kano instigated the killing of Igbos. I don't know his name again, but Samu Egu, the governor of Ebonyi, told him in one of their meetings that he owed the governor of Kano that he is responsible for the killing of Biafrans there. He was saying that he was angry and said, how can Egu in your position say such a thing? Governor Egu told him that he's not missing word, that he is the one responsible, because this is not the time to say one thing at the back and do another in the front. That is the way it is. There's nothing Tinubu and Obasanjo can do now. They are gone. They are lamenting, and they should be prepared to apologize for us if they will die better in this their life. And now I want to join you, Onyeibe, and appeal to us, Biafrans, about what you say they should stop calling you these big names. Ago and all what. It is to the glory of God. I know they are excited, but please, we should reduce it. But I know that we have archives. Because what you do, what our leader do, look at yesterday's teaching. In fact, I'm appealing and encouraging us to listen to Radio Biafra. We must learn one or two things to help us build our homes. Yesterday was fantastic. It was. Naming like you started today, the name you gave to your people or the name you answer, it has a lot to do. So I think we have learned a lot from it. Please, we are going. We are already gone. You can't go to the house of your enemy. Once you notice your enemy, all you do is to keep away from that enemy.
Disassociate from them.
You never have. I know when you are a child, when you are growing, there are places your parents will tell you. Even when you are small, please don't go here. Don't go here. I will ask enemies. As a child, if you go to that place or go to any place that somebody, an elder there, used to look you with a bad eye or knock you on the head, 2 times, the 3rd time, you will not enter there. How much more now? See that everybody is all again. Look at Yoruba against us, Hausa against us. Not by might, but by killing.
Our people will share love. We are sharing love.
No, please.
We are sharing love.
No, please. We have to stay full. We don't have nothing in common with them. We are pulling. We have pulled. We don't want to mingle with them. We shall go. Everybody knows that we don't have to go to them again. That's what I know. All hail Biafra.
All must hail Biafra. Well done, man. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, good evening to you, Mazii.
Good evening.
Go
ahead.
Good evening, Mazii. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwukikabiama, will continue to keep us moving forward for the restoration of our land. My name is Sugo, and I am calling from Enugu province this evening. Mazii, you see, the Zoological Republic will continue to experience the mayhem because this is exactly what they sow. And whatever a man sow in this life, you must repeat. We give glory to Chukwukikabiama, the God that laid the foundation for man to live on top of it. but a lot of people fail to realize the truth when it comes to what I just said now. Some people think that they own their life. That is the reason why they find pleasure in intimidating others. But Chukwu Kikabiama is upon residing in the highest heaven, watching every one of us here. So you will be rewarded according to your work. For those of them that continue to support evil in our land, those of them that continue to talk nonsense against what we are doing, we are telling you that you will never ever experience any good thing in your life. If you say that what IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, is doing, what Nnamdi Kanu is doing, you don't like it, it simply means you are a devil. This is a simple message to every one of you. And we are telling them that for you that is talking about Igbo presidency, you continue to clamor for restructuring. We are telling you that you are deceiving yourself. Mazii, these people continue to jump from one place to another. Before I forget, I would like all our core fighters, all the Biafran IPOB core fighters, those that Chukwu Kikabiama ordained to defend their land, to defend their fathers, their mothers' land through this platform, going on radio. Please, we have a very great opportunity in their Zoo radio, which they do not allow us 2015, 2016, 2017 to talk about Biafra. But today, we can come on that platform and say about Biafra. They are now keeping silent. That is the work of Chukwu Kikabiama. We want to continue to tell those of them that refuse to listen to Radio Biafra to display and tell them our dial in different states. Like here in Enugu province, you can get Radio Biafra 1002, 100.2. When you talk on the Zoo radio station, if you before ending of your comment, please say it, because they must repent. They must hear the voice of salvation from our leader, Mazii Nnamdi Kanu. All of them that is jumping from one radio station to another, like the one that come to Enugu, one of the station here today called Urban Radio. He continue to talk nonsense. He say, restructuring, we can calm down the agitators. We can calm down the Biafran agitators by restructuring. Onyeibe, who told you? You are a fool. As I told him that restructuring claims a lot of life, which he knew. So if any of them that is coming to talk all this nonsense, you are deceiving yourself. There is, before we will restructure, your entire family will be killed. Then we will know how to start with. Why are you people deceiving yourself? I'm saying, why are you people deceiving yourself? You talk about presidency, you know that you will not get. We'll continue to tell you that even 200 years to come, these people vow that you will never rule them. You will never be a leader over them.
Never allow Igbo to rule again, Naira. Never allow Igbo to rule again, Naira. And people don't understand.
They forget about all these things, continue to talk about nonsense. You want to become a president of a zoological republic. People that doesn't love you. They continue to show, okay, imagine a whole northern cabal promising our leader, Chukwu Kikabiama, to be the vice president. Chukwu Kikabiama will destroy all of them. If these people have good intention over you, you useless idiot that is looking for presidency, don't you know that Nnamdi Kanu will have been in good position for them to offer him the president of the zoo? Though we know that our leader they will go to hell with that nonsense offer. But for you to know, for you to see how wicked these people is over you, for you to know their decision, they gave our leader vice, not presidency. You are looking for something that you will not get. 400 years to come, they have vowed. These people are chasing, they are going after their great-grandfather ambition. What their great-grandfather told them is what they are doing. And it is right thing for us to remain on what our own great-grandfather chased for. And we must continue what they stop. That is the simple truth. Mazii, I thank you for this wonderful work. May this blessing of Chukwu continue to be with every one of you. Thank you so much.
We must continue. Yes, my time is almost up. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Go ahead, please.
It's my boss. Nobody do me. Ya goes any me. Now Chukwu Kikabiama.
He said.
Ya goes any do any Nnamdi Kanu which my phone. Nobody can say one better. afa chukwu ike bịa ma ngozi diani wakpoi eti yaza wakpoi anything yaza ndị pastor ndị a na-akpọ those people wey dey call themselves pastor when some woman go leave their husband shame not give them call their husband daddy respect not give them call their husband daddy for their brother but they call ordinary carnal woman being wey carry Bible because it's a bit read wear suit call himself pastor they call am daddy and they answer they call am igwe he go carry jeep they come they go dey hail am ordinary woman being wey no go fit stand for my front tell me say in dey do work of God I go lick her nyash or lick him nyash come out wetin I dey blame na our brothers wey be Igbos wey dey go Yoruba church till today when all those Yoruba woman being don go inside Ijebu they go do charm finish go destroy woman being to do charm get power to command and control evil command and control wey no go reach anywhere. Once they do miracle for them, they begin to see money. Tomorrow they get problem, they come back for the church again. That is say, now the Yoruba, very evil brothers we will get inside among us. We be say, after the war, their mother don't get mistake with Fulani blood and Yoruba blood. Because they answer Igbo name, that they stand and see they speak Igbo. You go to say, oh, no original Igbo, no original Igbo man. We no go see, we say no go fit the see road as the spiritual. Because God don't bless us, give us that power of spiritual. We know where we make mistake. And we don't come back and now reconcile with God. God don't open our eye more. That's the way they talk about Tulumbu and Obasanjo. Why they no go fit repent? They no say nothing, they no go repent in grave. They don't die finish. Waiting there, they plan now. That they plan evil with all those Yoruba, some Yoruba bad ones when they train for after Okokomaiko going to Cotonou side, all those villages where they there, all those bad wicked Yoruba boys. Now they plan thinking that it will that war now will go so that they go stand up again, fight key people where they that side. That is their plan one. But I am telling Tulumbu, me na Ojuku from Anyoma, Biafra land from Ibodo. And they tell and say, me, I know the plan. Europe here, it go cost every wahala. Me, I don't sign them. I don't born man, born woman. My father na soldier. He don't die. Me, if I die, to make sure say, before me I die, more than 20 Yoruba go die when me go kill self. And for a year it go happen. And they preach and far side here, tell them, say, if they use this war, call this problem as a war, me go see Yoruba man here, go shoot a knife, all of us will go down. So that make they tell Tulumbu waiting in the plan, making not plan because who were there here too, would they plan bad against their brother where they here, or their sister where they here, or their old woman where they here. I born in Yoruba land, I grown in Yoruba land. I know say once you say day, Yoruba man go run. Yoruba not getting single power. Their charm no go feel hold me because I know secret of their charm. Need one. All those things where they plan, I know their plan complete. I call one Yoruba friend when I get to that. I get tough Yoruba women. Tough Yoruba men. I call them here today. They preach for them about this Biafra. If they tell me, say, they tell me, say, Igbo man, Igbo people na greediness. That is why they cannot rule Nigeria. I asked her one question. She not answer me till now. I asked her, say, Igbo man na greediness. Now Igbo make Lagos do okay. Yoruba land do okay. Igbo make Abuja side do okay. Igbo way be greediness. Igbo land, now he get oil, get gas, get what they bring money for Nigeria. And the money, they use and put a port for Lagos, use and put a seaport for Lagos, put for Abuja, Hausa side. Which one they put for Igbo land? He asked me, say, why we Igbo not use our money, put gas and put a port? I thought I say, you don't get sense. You they grow the full politician, but you don't get sense. You don't know say anything where they go bid for land, they go take license for government, and Yoruba custom will make Nigeria government not give us license to bid airport and international sea in our Biafra land. They close the one where they for now Yoruba custom when they transfer the capital from Lagos to Abuja side, and they know say if they allow we Igbo to put seaport and international airport in our land, Yoruba no go see Igbo for that side again, and Yoruba don't corrupt because Yoruba not get anything, nothing they go fit achieve. Now thief land reach Ondo because their land He cannot produce anything because they betray God, they serve devil. By killing human being, they serve juju. Not because they serve again, now devil. And that is their envy. And all those bad Yoruba will get murder, we get blood with the Fulani. Now them they put for power in politician in Yoruba land. Them they confuse the masses. They let them know say Igbo not good. So that whether they plan to do Igbo batting, they go support them there to do Igbo batting. And that is the key of Tulumbu and of Obasanjo. Obasanjo will know your plan. Obasanjo will know your plan. You know about Europe. We were there here, we go fight Yoruba here. We go destroy Yoruba. Yoruba not get single power. Their charm no go work. When the time where you go set, we could destroy their charm. We know the una charm. We know how you take come. We know how they do them.
Thank you.
Nothing they there, my guy. God go bless you. They go. Chukwu Okike Pema must be with you. One on ya, only here came many. Like I know, quick warriors away here. Oh, here came many. So I read you at all. I didn't destroy my ear.
Yeah, where we ban him on ban who he live. Where we ban him on ban who he live. Onwedeni here medeni in China. Onwedeni because number one child and Biafra on any. Onwedeni here the many. Ye kwene na chiazu to our root and our root to ezoku bondo. Onye sikobu chiazu to root you go mo. Ye say mekanu mo chuku mo wago because in English kweji bibi our language. It is our language kweku or they can say negwe sokilepe. Onya wo very much. Onya we Biafra, ndị ahụ kado no ndị akado gota no ada igota so far no snowboy emeto ndị ka sign referendum was sign to rise Biafra flag up while is ama ihe award west no make Mazii I face here so far anybody power. Thank you very much.
And the snowboy go man snap at
you say and of course this is where we draw the curtain for this evening segment. Understand, my message is simple. Disassociate from one Nigeria. Disassociate from one Nigeria. It's as simple as that. Why the Yoruba will come online and curse Igbo man? There is no Yoruba rebuking them. And you are coming to rebuke me. You are Igbo. You don't curse Yoruba. You rebuking me. Have you seen Yoruba rebuke Yoruba for cursing Igbo? Have you seen Hausa rebuke Hausa for cursing Igbo? Make we they use our tongue, they count our teeth. I sign off from here. May God be with all of us. Of course, I'm talking to Biafrans. You see.
This is my message to the world. I'm writing from my heart and my broken soul. Every day and night we keep walking down the road. They killed our mothers, fathers and the sons. We are light, we are the light of the world. We come from the land of the rising sun. Every single day we keep rising up. No matter what they do, we are never giving up. We are one, we are the choosing ones. Chukwu Okike is the one to give us victory. Bring us back to the land flowing with milk and honey. Breaking all that chains and the pain of slavery. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win.
White to the white. The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening
to this is Radio Biafra.
Victory. We shall win in the air. This is my message to the world. We are coming, we are coming, we are not alone. We are fighting with the power of love. Forever and ever we shall reign in the world. We are stars, we are the greatest stars. No matter where we go, of slavery.